Okay, next, what I want you to do and try to understand is the department ID. This number one of the department ID in the employees table will be equal to this one, the ID of the departments table. Uh, so it means that Alice is she belongs to HR, Department of HR, while Bob belongs to finance and Charlie belongs to HR. Okay, so without any employees who are is in engineering, because David is no he has no department yet, and no one's in the engineering, the department of engineering. So next, I will show you how can we combine, link both tables together. So you can try MySQL -u test has worked, and then HR database, and then this time it's like, oh, it's quite long, so I think I'm sorry, I will start with the SQL string first. I will create a SQL string that is like select. This one we will select the all of the field, but we don't know the field yet, so you can leave what you want first. Select nothing yet, okay, because we will look at what we will create first. We will start from the main table first, that is, we will start from employees, but this employee will do left join. What is left join? I'll introduce you the left join first. Left join will use the table from the main table to be like the get all records from the main table. Get all records from the main tables. So if I do the left join, it means that we will get all records from this, and we will join with the departments table on. This one is the condition. We will use employees dot department ID must be equal to departments ID from departments, and department ID from employees. And then once you can do it, you can choose the field that you want to show. So you can choose the field like all fields employees dot ID employees dot name, and we will skip department ID, and we will show the values from departments dot department name instead. So this is my this is the SQL one, and then I will execute it using MySQL -u test user, and then we will execute this SQL in this command line. Department, sorry, H department T. So you can see now we got all records. We got all records from the left. Okay, from the left. So it means that now so if it's null, it will show nothing, show null, because you cannot map the department name. Okay. Okay. So, and what is the right join? Right join will change, or it will choose this one. Right join mean the right one, mean you choose the main record from the departments. Choose the main record from the departments. Okay, so in your departments there are 3 of them. Let's see that how can they link to the employees one. Okay, so this one you start with the first one from departments, that is HR. Who is in HR? So there are Alex and Charlie that is in HR department. Okay, so both will be listed here in HR, and then for the finance one, Bob is here. Yes, Bob is in finance, and the last one is engineering. The department of engineering, we have no user in this department. Okay, uh, so now you can see that the difference between left and right is which one will be the records, or which one that the final result will import the record or get the records from. The last one, if you want that both sides must have the data, so you can use inner join. Inner join will link only the one that is not null. So if you use this one, you can see that okay, only Alice, Bob, Charlie, yes, and no engineering department shows here, and for David, who has no department also, because you cannot link David to the department table, right? So David won't be shown here. Okay, so next, I will show you how can we work with the same thing, or the same idea, right? With this one, at first you can do this one. For the tables and the data frames, the pandas data frames, it's like, yes, I think it's worked quite well. So we use the database HR now, right? So if we choose cursor dot execute and then select star from employees, this one is cursor dot execute, and then we will create the employees df is pd.data frame, and you can use the one that the Gemini suggests us, fetch all, and you can get the columns from the cursor.description also. Okay, so this one, you can check that cursor dot, if you run this one, cursor dot execute and cursor dot description. It will be like, oh yeah, this is a description. So in this list comprehension, it choose only the first element here, ID, name, and department. Okay, so let's see. Um, Employees. A moment. Okay, I will select star from employees. Should be correct. Um, oh, okay. So we have to we already execute and we didn't like we execute this one. So what we need is no, we don't need to execute it again. So you have to fetch all of them first. Yep. So you have to execute and cannot re-execute it. I'm sorry. So you have to execute this one first, and then you can store it in the employee data frames. With the same thing, you can do, oh, sorry, you can execute something from the department, the same one, and this one you can use, sorry, from departments and department df. Okay, so let's see. So now you can fetch everything from the SQL, get the cursor.execute, and do something like this. Okay, so what you can do with the data frames, same thing. You can use if you want to do the left join, employees df dot merge. This one is join from pandas. Merge with the department df with this one. How is left, and you can choose the field on the left. Left on the left one, the employee ones is the department ID, and here right on the ID field. Okay, so yeah, so you can see that it show all of the field that is like it can merge from. So this one is from the department ID, but both has ID, so or it add the suffix x and y for us. Okay, so you can if you want, you can drop this one because it's not needed. Department ID and ID y, the one that maybe you can drop them. Drop columns is department ID and ID y. Yeah, so you will get the same thing as we had on the using the the pandas. Okay, and then check that how. For example, if you choose how, if you choose how right join, change this to right. Yes, so it will get engineering instead of the last record. Okay, the last record is David, no department from left join. But if you use right join, all of the records come from the right one, the department name, the department DF. Okay, and the last one, you can choose this one, inner join. How? This one, how inner. Okay, so if you choose both of them must be true, must have data. Okay, so this one is the examples and everything about join on MySQL, and I link it with the things that you should be able to do with pandas also. So this is the end of the MySQL one, and then we will go to the next topic.